from the Technology Center on the campus of Herkimer College. This is HCTV News, a student-produced newscast covering Herkimer County and the community it serves.
Hello, I'm Tiana Campbell and welcome to HCTV News from Herkimer College. We have been here every Thursday this semester at 5 o'clock with a full half-hour newscast produced by students enrolled in Communication Arts program here at Herkimer College. HCTV News is a production of advanced video production students enrolled in the Communication Arts radio, TV, television broadcasting program here at Herkimer College. This past Tuesday, Herkimer College hosted its very own Become a State Trooper event. The event took place in the RMCC upper lobby. This gave students the opportunity to learn about the process of becoming a state trooper. They also learned how they could get involved sooner rather than later. I bet all of you watching wants to see what goes on behind the scenes of HCTV News. For that, we turn to our HCTV News live shot reporter, Isaiah Bisett, who is standing in the control room of HCTV News. Isaiah.
Thanks, Tiana. I'm back in the control room where the Herkimer students, RTV majors, got a chance this semester to control the news show you've been watching this every Thursday. And, I'm going to give you a chance to talk to some of the people who've been controlling the show. And we have our technical director, Amy Barrett-Beckers, and what is your job?
So I press all the buttons to make sure everything happens the way it should. Yeah, there you go. So that's all I do.
It's pretty fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we have our director over here, Quarry. What do you do?
Just kind of following the script. Everything the producer puts down on here, I'm kind of following and telling everybody what to do. So.
Is it hard?
Different, just different.
Who else? My next victim. Oh, we have our audio guy, Mr. Mark.
Hello. I just basically try to ensure all the audio levels stay up to par and the show runs smooth.
Yes, that's what matters. And we have our own very Tom Haight, who's our prompter. And, just tell us.
Well, the script for the anchor is on the teleprompter, and right. I hit a button and it scrolls down and try to keep in line with the way she's talking. Right. That's what we do.
And then we have our producer, the one, tell us what you did.
Well, this week I wrote the news, and it's very long, right. Very long, tedious process.
Yeah, well, that's what matters. Back here.
Preview camera too.
And, you get a little view of the control room, everything everybody does. And I'm going to send it back to Tiana, back in the studio. Back to you.
Herkimer College will be hosting a campus feud game show in RMCC 247 tomorrow night, starting at 8 o'clock. Come out and compete against fellow classmates. The game show will be set up like the real-life game show Family Feud. Showcase your skills in fun-filled night. This past Tuesday, Herkimer College hosted Utica Zoo Zoomobile. Zookeepers from the Utica Zoo brought a variety of animals to the RMCC upper lobby. Students got the chance to learn about the animals that showed up. They also got encouraged to come to the Utica Zoo and check out all of the other animals that live there. Yesterday, Herkimer College held an informational event in which they shared what they know about the New York State Excelsior Scholarship. Here's what we've learned. In order to qualify for this state-funded scholarship, a student must be a U.S. citizen, a New York State resident, have an adjusted gross income less than $100,000, and be a full-time student at a SUNY or CUNY college. It is important to note that this scholarship will only help pay for tuition up to $5,500 minus any scholarship or aid you are already receiving. Herkimer College will host New York State Office of General Services Commissioner Rowan Destito for Excelsior Scholarship Information Session on Wednesday, May 10th at 6 p.m. in the Sarkis Bush Theater. Financial aid staff will also be hand-assisted with questions. This event will be open to the public. Graduation is right around the corner. Herkimer College will hold the 49th annual commencement ceremony on Friday, May 19th, 2017 at 5 o'clock in the gymnasium. If you have not picked up your cap and gown yet, please pick them up in the college bookstore. You will also receive your guest tickets at the bookstore. All graduates should report to the Technology Center building no later than 3:30 on the day of graduation. Students who are late will be able to participate in the ceremony. Graduates will be lined up alphabetically in order of major and then by last name. If you have any questions regarding your graduation requirements, please contact the registrar's office at 315-74037 or email them at register@herkimer.edu. Questions regarding your graduation student's account, contact the bursars at 315-740-4018 or email them at bursars@herkimer.edu. There's more news straight ahead after this break. During HCTV News, I'm Tiana Campbell. Roberto Cruz will be joining us after the break with a complete weather forecast. Stay with us.
Coming up next, the weather outlook for Herkimer and the surrounding areas, here on HCTV News. Stay with us.
Make the right connections with your communication arts degree from Herkimer College. Enroll to broadcast yourself with WVHC. We'll teach you everything you need to know for a career on the radio.
You'll even learn how to have a voice like this.
For more information about communication arts programs at Herkimer College, visit herkimer.edu/communicationarts.
No cell phone service, no television or internet connections, no electricity, and in some DEC Adirondack campgrounds, no roads either. Forked Lake is just one of the 52 campgrounds that you can explore in the Adirondack Mountains of New York State. This facility is a primitive camping experience. Each site is outfitted with just the basics. You've got to hike trails or paddle a canoe to get to each site, putting you right in the middle of the area's natural beauty. Too rustic for you? That's okay. The DEC offers a wide variety of experiences, including island camping, tent and trailer sites with electricity and running water, boat launch facilities, hiking trails, beaches, and more. And it's all just a click away. To find out more and to start planning for your next Adirondack adventure, log on to www.dec.ny.gov. You'll find all the information you need to start enjoying the great Adirondack outdoors in upstate New York.
I chose to come to Herkimer because of the fashion program.
I'm continuing my education at Cornell University.
The main thing that you come here for is to be successful.
Well, I didn't think I'd be pushed as hard as I was, but it's a good push. I like being competitive. I like working hard.
There's so many things to do on campus. There's a club for everything.
You can have a great education for very low cost.
We have everything a four-year college has.
We are successful,
creative, supportive,
social,
innovative,
champions.
We are Herkimer College.
Now, the weather outlook for Herkimer and the surrounding areas, here on HCTV News.
Welcome back to HCTV News, live here from Herkimer College. I'm Tiana Campbell.
And I'm Roberto Cruz for HCTV News Weather. Now, Tiana, don't get plans this weekend.
Why not?
We're going to expect some bad weather. And honestly, you're not going to expect it seeing that it's May. You're thinking, oh man, May showers.
Like with?
No. No, I mean, it's April showers, sorry, but it's May flowers, right?
May flowers.
May flowers.
April showers bring May flowers.
In fact, you would have thought it was April. But anyway, we're going to take a look at our current weather courtesy of weatherunderground.com. As you can see, All of this green that's coming in, that is going to be more of the waters and rain we should be expecting. And honestly, at one point, it's going to get cold enough, we're going to be expecting more. As we can tune into what tonight looks like, we're going to actually see, still behind the scenes, you guys got to appreciate what we have here, but it's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 61 and a low of 41. Jumping into tomorrow's forecast, it's going to be raining, unfortunately, with a high of 49 and a low of 48. All right, checking into Saturday, more rain. Who would have guessed it? It's a high of 62 and a low of 42. And checking in for Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy, looking a little better with a high of 48 and a low of 34. Now we look at the extended outlook. That's where we start to see where nothing makes sense. Because Monday, it's going to start snowing. A high of 43 and a low of 35. Tuesday with a high of 48 and a low of 37, still snowing. And, well, it starts to cool down, but still rain, high of 57 and a low of 40.
Okay, thanks, Roberta, for that weather update. When we return back, John Jackson is going to get us caught up with the latest regarding the Herkimer General Sports team. Stay with us.
Catch up with the Herkimer General sports teams. After the break, it's Sports Wrap here on HCTV News.
Jump into the world of radio production and electronic media at Herkimer County Community College's 91.5 FM WVHC. When the semester kicks in, students take over the airwaves, turning their dreams and ideas into real live radio.
Topping Herkimer County Community College news today with graduation soon approaching.
Are you the next big voice? Find your home on the airwaves at Herkimer County Community College and WVHC. For more information, go to www.herkimer.edu.
All the teachers are very helpful. They're always there when you need to ask a question or see them.
Small classes, intimate learning environment.
It exposed me to different cultures.
I have friends from Morocco, Japan, China.
And it's like the tranquility of the environment.
We're the #2 community college in the state. That says something.
Choosing Herkimer was actually one of the best choices I could have made.
We are smart, supportive,
diverse,
vibrant, nationally ranked.
We are Herkimer College.
Hello everyone, I'm Jack Sen, bringing you the final edition of Sports Wrap here in HCTV News for this semester. And it's been a busy week for the general sports teams here at Herkimer College, so let's get you caught up on the latest results. This past weekend, the Generals baseball team are off to a strong start in a 4-game series against the MVCC Hawks. And thanks to a double from Brennan Hubbard and a triple from Bobby Laser, the Generals were up 3-0 in the first inning. During the 4th inning, the bases were loaded and Jake Terrell stepped up to the plate and knocked a base-clearing single out to further the Generals' lead to 8-1. The Generals sealed the deal by toppling the Hawks in 6 innings, and in Game 2 of the doubleheader, the Hawks fought back early on by tying up the score during the 3rd inning, but the Generals' momentum helped them bounce back shortly after when Christian Abar hit a home run that secured the Generals' lead for the rest of the game. The final scores of both games caused everyone in attendance to come down with a case of deja vu, as both games ended with the same score, as the Generals took both games from 11-1. And despite the dominance early on, luck didn't carry the Generals over to Game 3, which saw them lose 6-5 in a close game. Herkimer avenged their loss, though, and took the series in Game 4 by shutting out the Hawks 14-0. The Generals hope to continue their dominance this Saturday against Adirondack Community College in a doubleheader. The Hits for Hope charity that we mentioned last week on Sports Wrap was finally underway this past Sunday. The goal of the charity was to raise for a 4-year-old girl named Amelia Spencer, who's been diagnosed with brain cancer. Amelia's family said she's been a brave trooper through her first surgery and continues to be courageous through this difficult time. Head softball coach PJ Anadio says that with Hits for Hope, the softball team was looking to do their part in helping Amelia and her family by working jointly with the already existing Hugs for Amelia charity. Herkimer College hosted Clinton Community College this past Sunday, where the donation amounts depended on the success of the batting in both games. The Generals hit a single, that would earn $5, a double would earn $10, and a triple would earn $20, and a home run would earn them $50. The donations were open to any family, individual, or business that was willing to help out the cause. It looks like the charity helped drive the Lady Generals softball team to success this past Sunday as they shut Clinton out in both games, with the Generals taking Game 1 31-0 and Game 2 32-0. And as of right now, there's no word yet on the grand total of how much the Hits for Hope donations received. Tomorrow, the Herkimer Generals men track and field team are set to host the NJCAA Region 3 Men and Women Championship track meet at Little Falls High School. The meet will start on Friday, May 5th at 3 p.m. and it'll last until Saturday, May 6th at 9 p.m. If you're looking to attend the meet, the address for Little Falls High School is 1 High School Road, Little Falls 13365. And that's going to do it for Sports Wrap this semester. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Jack Sen, and stay tuned. You're watching HCTV News live from Herkimer College. We'll be back with more after this.
Hi. Are you feeling tired, irritable, stressed out? Well, you might consider nature.
From the people that brought you Getting Outside comes prescription strength Nature, a non-harmful medication shown to relieve the crippling symptoms of modern life.
Nature's recommended for humans of all ages, and it's great for pets too.
Nature can reduce cynicism, meaninglessness, anal retentiveness, and murderous rage. In clinical studies, Nature is proven to decrease work-induced catatonia.
Caution. Nature may cause you to slow down, quit your job.
If you are overly cynical, jaded, or emotionally numb, you may need to increase your dose of Nature. Do you have trouble being even mildly uncomfortable? Nature may not be right for you. Side effects may include spontaneous euphoria, taking yourself less seriously, and being in a good mood for no apparent reason.
So ask your doctor if nature is right for you.
Time now for the HCTV News Question of the Week. It's your turn to express your thoughts on campus-wide issues.
Hello, and welcome back to HCTV News here on HCTV. I'm Tiana Campbell. Thanks for joining us. Time now for our HCTV News Question of the Week, where we talk to the staff of HCTV News. This week, we hand it over to HCTV News' Isaiah Bicet.
Thanks, Tiana. Our final question of the week is for our HCTV News staff. The question is, what are your plans after Herkimer?
I'm going over to England to work a little bit with my cousin's company. After that, I'm going to go to LIU Post for broadcasting to enhance. Pretty much after that, the goal is to do TD for sports. I do like sports. I enjoy that. So, yeah.
My plans after Herkimer are to attend Oswego for 2 more years to continue my broadcasting career, and I'm also going to be on the golf team at Oswego.
My plans after Herkimer, I'm still kind of undecided. I just hope that I'm happy, doing whatever I end up doing.
All right, so so this summer I'm gonna get my reality TV show off the ground. It's WNBA wives, well, husbands of New York. All right, look, now it's like NBA wives, but husbands, right? And it's in New York. All right, look, this is where the money's at. Look, nobody's touched this business yet. So I'm going to get my reality TV show off the ground, and it's going to be the next big thing. Watch. Look out. WNBA Husbands of New York. Look out for it in the summertime.
I'm going to continue to pursue my education at Wagner College in Staten Island, focusing on film and media. And I have a job with Viacom working as an editor for BET, VH1, and MTV. So I'm excited.
All right, stop the package. Hold on a second. I'm here with Tom Haight. This guy, let me tell you.
Oh, please.
He brought in pizza today. He is the nicest guy. Look at this. He brings in candy every week. Look, how many years have you been going here, Tom?
I started going here in 2012. I've been going every semester since. I take one class a semester. and I have been doing the HCTV news since that time.
And you're just going to keep coming here?
I'm just going to keep coming here till I die in place, Eric. I really am.
Tom,
I mean,
Tom,
this
you're
is
the
just
best.
It's such a great place to be. Meet all you young people, including the teacher. What more could you want? You know, and it's retirement, the golden years.
That's right. Tom, thank you very much.
You betcha. You
Keep
don't
coming back.
Anymore. No, that's it.
That's it.
I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing after Herkimer. I'm either going to be going to Ithaca College or I will be going out of the country to Westminster University in London.
Okay, so my next stop is Utica College. I'm going to be majoring in health communications. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going to go from there. I might play on the Utica College tennis team, so we'll see what happens there. But that's my goal, is to be in the health communications field. And that's my next step.
I'll be attending Stony Brook University in the upcoming fall semester, and I'll be majoring in journalism.
I really plan on keeping on pursuing broadcasting. It's one of the major things that I've always loved in life. And I'm not sure if I'm going to really move on to like a 4-year, because I've had enough with 2, I think. So so I just think I'm going to get a good entry level somewhere, maybe at the low, and work my way up to sitting next to Matt Lauer or something. Probably not, but it's going to be great. Yeah.
Well, after Herkimer, I was going to work over the summer and then go to Oneonta, SUNY Oneonta, to continue my educational career.
Well, that was our final question of the week. Back to you, Tiana.
Thanks, Isaiah, for that report. That is all for Question of the Week for this semester. Thank you all for voicing your opinions. Stay with us. Coming up after the break is Eric Lanza introduce us to Cloris Liu. She is our special live in the studio. That's straight ahead in our Newsmaker segment right here on HCTV News. Stay with us.
Students can come to Herkimer College and really have that full collegiate experience. We want every single student to succeed. And this year, we were named the 2nd best community college in the state of New York. We have built an athletic program that is nationally ranked. And it is the hard work, the dedication, and the commitment of our faculty and staff that has enabled Herkimer to be the college that it is today.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
Hello, and welcome back to HCTV News. I'm Tiana Campbell. Thanks for joining us. Up next is Eric Lanza, has a special guest in our live Newsmaker segment. Eric.
Thanks, Tiana. Our Newsmaker's guest this week is Cloris Liu. Cloris is an international student from China. And so I brought her on because I don't think a lot of people really know about the international presence. Would I be right, Cloris? Like, they don't know there's a lot of people here. So, but seeing as there are a lot of people here, a lot of people wonder, like, why did you choose Herkimer? Of all the schools you could have chosen between here and China, why here?
I think at first my agent has a strong connection with Herkimer College, and she sent lots of students here, and I'm one of them. At the first time I came to Herkimer because I want to get some extra credits. But after the first semester, I really like this small school.
So you like this more than other schools you've been to?
Yes.
So you've been to a Chinese school before?
Yeah, I have been to a 4-year university in China.
And how was that compared to here?
Yeah, I think the Chinese university is very different from American college. Yeah, like we We started in a very big classroom, and it contains 200 students per room. So I think the teacher couldn't remember every student's name.
So you think it's a little more intimate here in Herkimer? Well, yeah, it is. But speaking of which, how do you feel you've been treated at Herkimer by the faculty and by the other students?
I think the foreign classmates, for me, are very friendly, and the teachers, my professors, are very kind to me too.
Okay, and I know English isn't your first language, obviously. So how was it learning with your language barrier? And what class in particular was the hardest for you?
Yeah, I think the hardest part for me is the new words. I think the hardest course for me is biology, because there are lots of new words for me, so I have to recite every new word to the exam.
And so one last question, would you recommend Herkimer to a friend?
Yeah, I think I recommend a lot of my friends to Herkimer. Like the special one is my cousin. He still studies here.
And so your cousin, he came here because of you?
Yes.
Because you brought him here?
Yeah.
You liked it that much? Well, thank you very much for coming on the show today, Cloris. And we'd like to thank Cloris Liu for being with us today here in our Newsmakers segment. And back to you, Tiana.
Okay, thanks, Eric. Time for our last check on the weather, and for that, we turn to Roberto Cruz.
And of course, we're going to wrap it up with the last 2 days, so let's let you know about the interesting weather we're going to have. So tonight, you can expect mostly cloudy. It's going to be a high of 61 and a low of 41. And following tomorrow, we will have rain with a high of 49 and a low of 48.
Okay, thanks, Roberto, and thank you for joining us. That's HCTV News for tonight. That's it for our final show of the semester. Oh, thank you all for turning into us every Thursday this semester. Check out all of our show on YouTube. Just search Herkimer College Communication Arts.
You can also find us on Facebook and on Instagram. Just search Herkimer College Communication Arts. For more details on the Communication Arts programs offered here at Herkimer College, visit www.herkimer.edu/communicationarts.
For all of us here at HCTV News, I'm Tiana Campbell.
And I'm Roberto Cruz for HCTV News Weather.
And once again, thank you all for watching HCTV News throughout this semester.
May the 4th be with you, Herkimer County.